Hey Chance, how you doing? Welcome back today on Street Racing Syndicate. The worst underground clone I think ever made. I honestly don't remember the opening for this game at all. Same developer says Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift for the PlayStation 2. Oh yeah, true. It's Need for Speed but horny, basically. See if the controller is actually working. That looks so jank.
And another one, KuruHS.
Come on, let's go.
Lots of tuned racing games back then. Let's see. Oh wow, the cars are so light. Especially with no, without any kind of vibration in your controller, it feels like nothing. Like you have like no resistance whatsoever. I say graphically, it's not bad. I didn't see a setting for kilometers per hour. How about you guys? Like, this is so similar to the start of Underground 1, right? You get a buffed car with nitrous. That GTR has a very interesting form. Dude, I love these interfaces, man. What is this? Green, yellow, a little bit of orange. Looks really bad.
Here's your split. Now go buy yourself a ride.
Thanks, man.
I gotta go bail Eddie's dumbass out of jail.
Eddie from Underground. It's so similar to Underground with the super shiny roads. Man, look at those those textures, absolutely amazing. Highest quality.
Step up, bro.
Brian. I feel like Brian downgraded his car, man. Dude, this is actually like a mix of obviously Brian from Fast and Furious, but like the M3 livery here. I don't even know. I guess it's just Brian. Don't even think I triggered this last time. Wait, where's my nitrous? Oh, it has to charge. Or do you have to? Wait a second. Didn't I buy the nose bottle? Was this the game where you have to buy the nose bottle for every race, or was that something else? You have to fill it, but you didn't buy the upgrades. Oh, really? I guess then we're gonna have to go back and actually buy those upgrades. Man, I spent so much time looking at the best parts. I didn't actually buy it. At least we can still beat Brian. We're gonna have a little bit extra money to spend. And the environment, it does remind me of Underground, but definitely a little version of it. Like, it's a lot less detailed. But overall, very similar look and vibe. It stays over, but you have to refill it once it's empty. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I remembered this much. Okay, how do I press buy? Buy all the upgrades. Yes. Now it's actually use the money. Fantastic. 4,000 into this race. Okay. Maybe I'll do some free roam this time. I don't think I've ever done those events on the map. Yeah, before the term gooning was around, it was basically sex sells, right? And they definitely made use of it. You know what the hardest thing is in this entire game? To get 100%. Like, to actually get all the way through, you need to get every single respect point in every race. And it gets really, really annoying. So Adrian gives us the most money. We like money. We're racing now. The nose effect is extremely unspectacular. I mean, I did turn off bloom and motion blur. And I'm afraid to turn them on. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Actually, you see the point counter there on the side? Is there a certain amount of points that I have to get in a regular race? Better than 2015's nose. Just realized, you know, there's my skill counter there. 250. Okay, so I have to turn on my tryhard pants now. Can I restart? Doesn't look like it. 250. I mean, I can try for it for sure. Oh, hitting the wall though takes it away. Yeah, as far as I know, mouse power is fixed and we can't turn it off. Holy shit, the DOS sound is so bad. Do you get extra points for taking shortcuts? Exactly, you do need 250 points in every race to unlock the final one. I think it is every. I don't think you can. Actually, you're right. It is nearly all of them. I think you can be ever so slightly off. Oh, if I lose position, I also lose points. Shows on the speedo, it does. I'm not gonna be able to get all the points in one go as far as I know. Maybe that is why the car does so badly right now. It has insane understeer. But it makes sense if there's some stability control assist on. It's gonna be really bad for, I think there's drift events or some style events. Oh yeah, no, you need to impress the girls, that's it. Street races and girls. Everything you ever wanted. You get paid for it, you get paid for it too, right? Yeah, no, it says 250 max. That's kind of what you need in every single race. Wait, that was lap 2? My head was already at the end of the race. But there's actually something I didn't think of. You know, maybe Twitch only dedicated certain servers to handle the 2K bandwidth. That is true, we had the game drop some frames earlier. But that is something you would probably not notice too badly if it stutters for a second. You get the NT 4000. Beat Brian 3 times and then he always got last. So if you want 100% this game, you need to get 250 points on every single one of those. So that was the first series. And you have to repair your car too, you see this? Which is actually quite expensive, I just paid 2,000 for repairs. It's cheaper to repair in the garage. Oh, cool. I didn't know. Oh, I forgot. Probably knew at some point. Is it much cheaper to repair in the garage? Either way, this game restart has been sponsored by... Hey guys, Kuru here. Check out Instant Gaming for cheap game keys. Click the link in the description below. Man, this game is 21 years old. Very close to the underground games. Yeah, Namco published this. I can only look at my one car. Okay, my garage is pretty empty. I don't think we can turn off the assists, nor can we turn off mouse power. Okay, what do you think? With the motion blur. Yeah, it seems very much locked to 60 FPS. Actually, we could have done the other one. Meet the entry condition. All I need is 100 horsepower. I don't even know what my car can do. Definitely more than 133 miles per hour. Didn't I already repair my car first? Didn't I do that earlier?
No.
I mean, the car doesn't look repaired. I forgot the sun flare. Can I turn off the motion blur? Not during the race, okay. So now we're gonna have one race in motion blur. It does make it feel more like PlayStation 2, this motion blur. I can't really tell that the bloom is on. Maybe the bloom is noticeable during the day? During the night, I mean. The game is a bit of a meme, but honestly, it's not bad. Should others make blur too? I think so. I mean, honestly, I would love for the original studio to make it. They absolutely knew what they were doing. They had amazing amount of experience for racing games. And Blur was really good. Yeah, big publishers, at least if they know what they're doing, usually focus on the most successful franchises, but even then, they can fail very hard. Just look at Ubisoft. They have plenty of big franchises, but they're definitely dropping the ball here and there. Yeah, I think so too. If Bizarre Creations doesn't make Blur 2, it's probably not even close as good as the original. So what do I have to press? Start race? Spaces accept wager. There it is. Dude, I didn't do any of that so far, right? Because I always press the wrong button. Is it drag race? No, it's not. It's just that weird interface, man. Forza Horizon 1 getting a remaster, that would be good. Do you need the EA app to play the run? I don't know, honestly. I think the run would have installed Origin back then. But don't we have a download link for the run? Or was it just a mod? The run is a bit of a bitch in general. Like, there's a remastered mod for it that removes a bunch of hassle. Right, you have to block the game in your firewall so it even runs on your PC. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, last time we had someone in the chat that couldn't pull it off. Right, like I told him to block it in the firewall and just got a bunch of error messages or whatever. It didn't work for him. Kinda impossible to diagnose, on long distance. Yeah, the problem with the run is exactly that. It always tries to connect to the servers, although the servers are already turned off. So if you block the internet access within your firewall, then the game can do it and it actually moves on. Or it just indefinitely keeps searching for it. Okay, Lisa and I just figured out that she swiped right first. On Tinder. It has been established. If you do a series though, it feels quite repetitive when you drive through the same area 3 times. 9 laps, same area. Definitely better to race in the city. Another one? Dude, how many do we have? Is that race? That is race 3? I swear we did one more. The handling, it's alright actually. I do recommend that you use the handbrake for 2 reasons. If you actually want to 100% the game, you need 250 points in a lot of the races. And to get that, you're gonna be drifting a lot. I feel like one of the most horrible deaths would be to be stuck somewhere in a pipe and suddenly it starts to rain and the water level rises faster than you can escape. Like that level of panic must be insane. I do wonder how much the repair is gonna be. IGN, too much sun. So getting the full points here is easier because you don't have to do any style shit. So repairing the car, let's compare it. Repairing it here is 2,000. You said it's cheaper in the garage. I'll have to check. Okay, it is marginally cheaper. I'm not even sure that's worth your time. It's like 10% cheaper, right? Was it 2,000, not 1,755? Or maybe 15, 20% cheaper? What was the exact number? Maybe someone has a clip or something. Did I get... Oh yeah, I didn't put in the turbo yet, did I? Okay, 593. That's pretty extreme for a starter car, man. Let's go. This confirmation sounds like, yeah. You hear it? Yeah. It's a little bit more tactful, this one. How about a dragon? Okay, screw tactful. on the hood. Now with the turbo it should be a lot faster. I bet you could carry this car around for quite a while. With all those upgrades. So now I can read the chat again. Oh, the cop chases. Oh god. Let's see how much we pay. 350. Not too bad. Want to get busted because we're already at our location. Oh, hello.
Hey, baby. You know I got a thing for bad boys and fast cars. You want to show me just how bad you are?
Let's show how bad we can drive.
Right.
So the checkpoints have very interesting coloring. It's purple on the actual map, and it's blue on the minimap. But the closest checkpoint on the minimap is blue, but it's purple. I'm not sure why they made that color mismatch. Oh wow, the tires are really grippy. I might have stopped myself from being able to drift now. My ride is fine. The girl on the hood, what else would I want? Oh, if you go into hood cam, you actually get a rear view mirror. It is tiny though. Deuce, point to point, 5k, let's go. Beta shenanigans. What do you mean beta shenanigans? I assume it's different to the drops that we had the days before. Like freezing for a sec, then the stream catches up, so it's not a big deal. Okay? Yeah, so it's different. Better different. Who knows? Maybe, dude, that would be so typical though. I was about to give up on 2K, and you know, maybe now's the turnaround. Oh, it's super similar graphics-wise to the Underground. I was thinking the same. And the sound of the nitro is really bad. Wow, the way he's driving, I can't even cut him off. Dude, are we gonna lose 5k this way? Probably should have charged my NOS. He has no racing line, he's just curving on the inside. I'm not sure I like those tires at all. The tires that I have are just extremely understeer. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. I have to double check the tires, they're just weird. Like, I never heard about an FHM magazine. Girls waiting at the warehouse. Shame we have to keep our women in the warehouse, yeah. It's a bit weird. So I can't spend all of my money, but if I spend all of my money, can I even do any wages? Guess not. I guess we're just gonna do regular events, get some money back. Drag. Oh, those are drag tires. It even says it. Wow, those are drag tires. That explains why they have so much grip on the brakes. Oh, it actually says max instead of 3k out of 3k. Just max. That's me. My name's Max. You can refill the nitro with skill points. Oh, really? 125 horsepower plus. Oh, I can't NT. I guess we're gonna do the first one again. I need money. Oh, the first race has an NT anyways. Weird. Street races have NT, sanction races have HP requirements. Ah, okay. The car actually drives now. Why are drag tires in this game? Are they even drag races? This time I'm actually gonna try to get the 250 points while racing. The short straight races, okay. I swear I did not pay attention to that the last time I played this game, that this is even a thing. 2 wheels is a bit weird. Usually it's enough to just drive onto the sidewalk and the game is like, oh, 2 wheels, amazing. So when do I get my nitro spec? You said I get nitro spec from the skill points, right? Do I get it at the end of the race? Do I get charged? Oh, it happens in free roam. Yes. If you don't keep money, man, you're gonna really slow down your progress. By the way, if some people sometimes, okay, this is for the content creators. If you get an email that seems a bit fishy, or you're not sure, for whatever reason, if they're legit or not, answer them with a question. If they don't answer you and you just get an automated message back, then you know for a fact, that is not a legit offer. For example, I saw this offer, looked fishy, and I replied, looks kind of fishy. And then they just gave me the entire script. Oh, thank you so much for writing back, blah, blah, blah. Here is the link, click on it, download this file. The password is blah, blah, blah. I completely ignored what I wrote. It's like that lint. Remember the lint one? The lint pasta. Yeah. I mean, some of them are extremely obvious. Like Chinese scammers or people that just don't speak English. 750 for the race win, and then you need 250 skill points. I gotta be honest, I don't really like farming skill points in this game. Because you have to actively slow down to get these. You guys want another one? I just received another scam email earlier. let me find it. Oh, it's OBS. Are you ready? Okay, you want another fake indicators. When they tell you ahead of time, you're gonna get 800 to 3,500. Like they don't know how much they wanna pay. Right? If they don't know how much they're gonna pay, it's 100% not legit. They know exactly what their budget is. Another giveaway is that they tell you, oh, we're gonna give you money up front, right? Like the 25%, we're gonna give you some money up front. Anyone in here that wants to scam bait, then I can give you their WhatsApp number. Any scam baiters in here that wanna have some fun? And that was the answer that I got after I wrote to them, seems fishy. I gotta say, it might be more complicated in the future, if you have really smart AI, then trying to filter out the scammers from the real sponsorships is gonna be a bit more difficult. Shortcuts give you 10 points. Yeah, if you can combine it with any of the other things, might be good. If you didn't click on anything, you got hacked. You must have clicked on something, man. Oh, the cars are super light. Especially you don't even have any kind of rumble in your controller, so it doesn't even feel like you're driving something. Yeah, those are the events you want to have the nitrous for. Dude, how are you supposed to get 250 points in this? Yeah, oh my god. Like grinding the point targets is so stupid. It's easy. You can, but isn't it required to have most of the points to beat the game fully? Yeah, I'm also surprised that the game has not been delisted, but that only means to me that they bought a lifetime license, right? That's the only possibility, because there's no way in hell they're still paying money to the car manufacturers at this point. Right, they must have somehow acquired a lifelong license. That is why you can still buy this game. 9 hours with money cheats. Yeah, it's still pretty long, huh? Lots of events to do. And then look, the skyline fun begins. Is it the fastest car? And it's easiest to control. Aren't there multiple versions of the skyline that you can buy in this game? Yeah, exactly. The first one is not the fastest. Which one is it? The nurse spec? There's a way to refill for free in the garage. Go to the garage, buy the other NOS in the same brand, but don't check out. Then pick your original NOS back, then check out and leave the garage. Ah. Yeah, okay, so you do one of these. Race me. Kinda silly paying money or doing the garage trick if you can do this. You see how fast it went up? Didn't know that? Nah, it's just I tried it out last time, so I remembered that part. That it's really easy to fill. You buy it once and then you're good. Obviously you want to buy the big bottle, so it lasts for longer, or you can use it more in a race. Don't get horny. Hey, getting horny is a sign of health. Just ask any dude that lost their function, man. I would quite like that if the skill points would just refill your nose at the end of the race. That would be a nice mod if you ask me. Let's say you have 250 points, you get a full recovery. A wise doctor once said, if you're not horny, you're not healthy. Or was it me? I forgot. So yeah, shout out to Monk, amazing supplements, check them out, link in the description below. Why is it always the same starter girl, man? Does the starter girl change on different racetracks? Wait a second. I have to put the girlfriend into the car, right? In order to level her up. And the only thing you get is like the dance is unlocked, right? Or do you get something else? This track looks so ugly, it reminds me of Undercover. Like this looks like Undercover PlayStation 2. Ah, you know what I forgot? I actually wanted to... Can I leave the series or I have to redo the series then? I guess I have to redo the series then, don't I? Exit series. You lose your anti. Usually what works really well is if you drift over the sidewalk and you have like a drift, jump, plus 2 wheels. Game likes that. Sometimes it doesn't record anything. I don't fully understand when the game counts something and when it doesn't. The type of sound is so weird. I'm gonna change the car. Probably need to save up some money. I'm not even sure if it's a good idea to get a car in between. But you can probably change the skyline right after this one. Yeah, I think that a save file might actually have the arcade cars. We can check in more modern games. The thing is, most people, obviously the younger generation, doesn't know this car, right? But I also think that, you know, most of the racing fans are a little bit older. I also feel like there's less modern cars that I'm super engaged in than a lot of these cars that I played during the underground era. I wouldn't say all modern cars are boring, but a lot of them. A lot of them are. And I gotta be honest, it might get more boring the more prevalent electric cars are gonna become in the near future, right? A lot of soul is gonna be lost with electric cars. Because they're all gonna be all-wheel drive, look similar, and obviously have no proper sound. You will get a lot of samey cars. Kazuo, shall we do it?
Alright.
Japanese wine. It's alright actually. Oh god, why is it so fast? No, my money. You really have to use your nitrous. You have to use your nitrous in spades. Or you will lose these races. Like I keep expecting that they will slow down because they're not that good, but they don't really do. 17 respect left. Especially they can't remove all of the traffic from the map all of a sudden. I mean, this looks extremely empty for any world to be living in. Is that enough?
Nice. So where are we going?
That was 9 times 2 and I needed 17, so perfect. Oh yeah, what I forgot, I need to go. Here's the fun part. You gotta go to your warehouse to meet your dates. That's very important. Whoever came up with that idea? Stupid. Backspace. No, that's not backspace. What's backspace? Oh, okay. Now we're rolling with this girl. Then you level her up, and you get 2 and 3 videos from her. Yes, that's what I meant. Like if you have her in your car, you will see her in the menu. How do you think she's gonna react when we're immediately going for the next one? Oh, there's these cruises where you can basically look at your car drive around. I remember now. I actually have no idea how many feet we are allowed to be away. But 300 seemed like the limit already. But this game came out before Undercover, so they couldn't have stolen this from Undercover.
Okay, you got
Hey, we did it.
Nice driving.
I really wish there was a restart button. Quit challenge. I guess I have to quit the challenge. I just wanted a retry.
Too bad.
At least we hear the failing cutscene. I'm not used to like driving straight through the light cone. It's not like Midnight Club, right? Which my brain goes towards. It's basically a clone of Underground 1, that's what you're watching. Not the hardest challenge the game has to offer.
Come back when you know how to handle that thing, yeah?
It's the same intersection where I didn't pay attention, man. You still play Blurs? Rarely. From time to time, you know, I set up a multiplayer session with the community. But obviously I have different responsibilities. So I'll play Blur from time to time. But I would say less than every month. Or rather less than once a month. Let me check my old save file there for a second, just to see what I did or didn't do last time. So I definitely have the Skyline. After I had a Celica last time. How do I know if it's the Nerd edition or not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Crazy. Easy, Asha. Whoa, that thing accelerates a lot faster. Let's check in and how the progress looks here. 2,000 out of 3,000. How did I mess up lightspeed so much? Maybe I'll just finish this file here. Oh yeah, when I unlock... Jixie, are you still here? When you unlock the cars from arcade, do they just pop up in your garage or how does it work? Yeah, we're straight up pimping, man. 18 girlfriends at the warehouse. It's very fun. Yeah, and there's also a timer attached to it. 10th of July. And that's the birth date. Having 18 girlfriends would be expensive. Well, maybe you have some kind of arrangements where they cover their own costs. Is this modded? The only thing that's modded is the widescreen fix. I remember with these late game events, it becomes quite difficult not to hit the wall. Because obviously the cars are faster, but you still want to be drifting, so you can get those rep points. But yeah, probably one of the most annoying games to get 100% in. Do you actually notice tearing? Because I didn't really notice any difference turning on VSync, so if it removes the tearing, we can do it. The tearing so far, interesting. So this game is not tearing, although VSync is off. It's so random, the way this capture card works. I assume it's the 60 FPS limit that the game has. I always wondered if the card actually cares if it's like, you know, 59.94 FPS or exactly 60. Because very often there's ever so small frame time variances, right? And I wonder if any hardware really cares if that's the case. Like, I always found it weird that the frame rate isn't always exactly 60. It should be so easy on modern PCs to have exactly 60, exactly 120. At exactly 140. It's a delta is how you calculate variables such as gravity, but more importantly time. Yeah, I was primarily talking about monitors and capture cards, not the game itself. Like, it's pretty random when it comes to capture cards and PC monitors as well. Sometimes they take straight frames, sometimes they don't. Yeah, Elgato still has the same problem. I'm not sure if Ava Media has it, but Elgato did not get rid of it. I got the 4K Pro in this PC. The thing is, it wasn't exactly 50 or 60 hertz, right? Maybe Europe had exactly 25 and 50, but the US always had these, what was it? 29.97 and 59.94 on their analog TVs and monitors. Yeah, but if the frame rate is variable, why would it matter if it's 59.94 or 60? You know what I mean? If it's already messed up, then it should be messed up no matter what the value is, right? I also feel like the Elgato guys, they don't have enough test setups, so certain configurations just get lost. Driver quality is bad. Yeah, I haven't tried any Elgato audio stuff, only capture cards. And I guess light products, but those are simple enough, right? One thing that surprises me though, I think Windows turned off its desktop VSync or something, because I remember most games, the moment I played in Windows mode, it always had like the Windows VSync on it. So I never had any issues of those games tearing that were running in Windows mode, but that seems to be happening now. So it's kind of weird. Especially, I feel like this could be fixed if you have the G-Sync module. If that would be in the capture cards as well. But I don't think anyone has it in there. The car feels broken. How so? Because it's damaged or because it's too fast? You want grip and you want all-wheel drive. That's usually the winning formula in racing games. There's gotta be someone that is the best.
You're the man.
Oh yeah, this is what happens when you win with a girlfriend. She gives you some encouragement at the end of a race. Entry conditions are not met. Oh yeah, this is where you get fucked. You see the respect points that you need? 77,000, which basically needs you to have 3,000 nearly everywhere. Like you can lose a few, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, basically it tells you, okay, now do everything again. Why do I have a cop when I get out of here? It's such a weird area to drive into. It's some of the strangest road setups I've ever seen. Yeah, bomb. So yeah, this is where you basically go back to the stuff like this one where I only got 2,000 points. And Storms, Rain, Sanctions, I somehow missed 500 points too. So Nitro Extreme is gonna be the last one. Oops. Maybe I should have repaired my car. Probably a decent idea. If it works, you know, don't change the running system. Oh, wait, you cannot bounce? Can I go back? Okay. Wrong way. No! Wait. I didn't get my checkpoint! Oh, I missed the checkpoint! Fuck, dude! Ah, these series. Various on my hitboxes, yeah. But he will miss the checkpoint that way. That looks good now. Dude, we just drove through the NPC. Straight through his hitbox. His character model doesn't have hitbox. The good thing about a fast car, you can let go of the gas, pull the handbrake, and you can let the momentum do the drift. But even if you have too much grip, that's one way to do it.
Bolt on or not?
Yes, that's
ride
the
is hot.
big downside of 2K streaming. The 1080p stream looks worse. So I was thinking to not use 2K until it's available in all countries. Like I wanted to get out of beta for two reasons. We're gonna stress the servers less, which means we're gonna drop less frames, and more people can just watch source quality. It would be nice if they would use the HVC codec for 1080p too, then it would actually be a quality improvement as well. If it would use 6 megabits for an HVC codec, that would be sick. But it goes back to the old fucking setting, which I genuinely really hate at this point. H.264 is fucking ancient. It's like 2 decades old. Like Twitch revolutionized live streaming, and then they fell so far behind in technology, it's insane. The thing is, trying to get 300 points in a drag race is retarded, but the developers didn't think about this. Rules of the internet. The only one that I know of is obviously Rule 34. Don't think I ever looked up the other ones. I did notice that the opponents are actually not weak in this game, especially the ones that you challenge for money. They're actually really fast during those sprints. Yeah, it would make sense if the fucking capture card would have variable refresh rates capabilities as well. Right? There's no point in using G-Sync if the result basically leads to the capture card being all messed up. It's great if it doesn't tear for me. It's not so great if it's tearing for you guys. And the one advantage of like a really high refresh rate, you won't notice VSync. Like if you VSync at 360 Hz, in my opinion, there's no way you're noticing that. Unless it's some kind of super messed up VSync setting that somehow introduces extra latency. Which, to be fair, some old games did. But the new ones usually don't. Oh, there's the V and the M spec NOR. Why is this one locked? What do you even need to do to unlock this thing? Apparently this is the fastest one, the M spec NOR. I wonder what you need to do to unlock this one. Looking at the specs, it looks the same though. Like the one that is unlocked and the M spec versus the V spec, it has the same stats. What do we have? 323. The horsepower don't even change. I'm not sure they're actually different in performance. Wait, can you drive over there? You can. Drive straight through. Reminds me a bit of Pro Street. One thing I would say about the SRS, it's pretty repetitive. I mean, obviously most racing games are somewhat repetitive, but this feels a bit more repetitive than most games. Now the thing is, Lisa has a laser to, like, you know, engrave wood and stuff. Basically burn an image into wood. And it makes a really high frequency noise, the laser. And it happened at the same time as the technical issues occurred with Twitch, so I was like double annoyed. Drifting in this game is definitely something. I also realized the game shows you ABS and traction control, but you cannot turn it off. Well, the laser is in an enclosure, so no, you don't need glasses. I think it only has 10 watts, but it's not that powerful. I wonder if I ever find myself in a situation where I feel like, okay, now we reached that moment in life where I need to 100% this. The thing is, it's really lengthy, right? It's not something that I find super exciting. I feel like I would have to have an extremely horny day to pick this game over Underground. It's probably the one redeeming factor this game has. The thing is, it's hard to call this Need for Speed. I mean, at least it's trying the same thing as Need for Speed, right? Especially, it's super similar to Underground 1. Actually, it has a few extra things, you know. So it's kind of a bit of a hybrid of Underground 1 and 2. When does this game come out? I don't know. 2004? So basically the same year as Underground 2. Which means they definitely took inspiration from Underground 1, which was 2003. So we didn't even see Underground 2 yet. So the ideas, you know, that are in this game that were not in Underground 1, well, they thought of it. 4x3 is a really good format for speedrunning, but it allows for the camera placement and the splits. Speedrunning 16:9 usually requires either the layout that I have right now, or other streamers just put the splits straight over the gameplay. Can be fine. It is a bit distracting though. Not everyone likes that. 4x3 makes you look around less. True. Your attention is gonna be a lot more focused. Yeah, the game's 20 years old. Typical PlayStation 2 game. Alright, GG. Moving on. Alright guys. Good tight. Do come back on Sunday, and good night, hotshots. Thanks so much for everything. Bye bye.